The tragedy in Indonesian skies. The devastating crash of Sriwijaya Air Flight 182 and the quest for answers. Welcome to Air Crash Investigation, the YouTube channel where we explore the deadliest aviation disasters and unravel the mysteries behind them. From mid-air fuel shortages to pilot error and beyond, join us as we delve into the most shocking and terrifying moments in aviation history. Subscribe now and don't miss a single episode of this gripping series. In early January 2021, another tragic airplane accident made headlines when Sriwijaya Air Flight 182 crashed into the Java Sea near Laki Island, killing all 62 passengers. This disaster was just the latest in a long history of fatal plane accidents involving Indonesian airlines, revealing the country's ongoing struggles with aviation safety. Boeing, the Boeing 737-500 aircraft manufacturer that crashed, has also faced criticism and scrutiny in recent years due to many deadly accidents involving its planes, including incidents in Indonesia. Although the investigation into the cause of the Sriwijaya air crash is ongoing, it has been revealed that there was an imbalance in engine thrust, which caused the plane to make a sharp turn and nosedive. This tragic event serves as a reminder that the aviation industry needs to prioritize safety at all levels, from regulatory agencies to aircraft manufacturers to pilots and beyond, to prevent future disasters. To provide justice for the victims, learn from past mistakes, and build safer airways in the future, all responsible parties must be held accountable. The tragedy of Sriwijaya Air Flight 182 presents another chance to find and address unsafe workplace practices. Flight 182 was supposed to leave Jakarta's Pangkal Pinang Depati Amir Airport on January 9, 2021, but severe weather caused it to be almost an hour late. The weather cleared up and the plane took off for Pontianak. According to the investigation, Flight 182 was ascending at 13,000 feet or 4,000 meters when it suddenly began to turn and plunge. When an air traffic controller, ATC, became aware of this, they questioned the pilots about the situation aboard but got no answer. Afterward, during the rising phase, the aircraft experienced a sharp drop in altitude, going from 10,900 feet or 3,300 meters to 7,650 feet or 2,330 meters. Flight Radar 24 claimed that the plane descended by 10,000 feet or 3,000 meters in less than a minute, 4 minutes after takeoff. The plane rapidly changed speeds during the fall, going from a lower to a higher speed in a few seconds. The auto throttle system is a sophisticated system that allows pilots to set a desired speed or flight characteristic without directly controlling the airplane's thrust. However, a common problem occurs when one engine produces more thrust than the other, causing the aircraft to turn or dive unexpectedly. This kind of flight behavior is similar to what happened in the Sriwijaya Air Flight 182 crash and other accidents involving Boeing planes. Investigators found that in the Flight 182 crash, the left engine throttle lever moved back as intended while the right lever appeared stuck, throwing off the plane's balance. Maintenance records indicated 2 issues with the plane's auto throttle system, but they were fixed 4 days before the flight. There are several reasons why the auto throttle system could fail, including the fail of other systems that the auto throttle system relies on, such as a malfunctioning airspeed indicator. Even just one component malfunctioning could cause the entire auto throttle system to fail. The left engine was functioning correctly, and something caused the right engine throttle to decrease, leading to the plane's crash. Although we now better understand the cause of the Sriwijaya Air Flight 182 crash, specifically a malfunctioning throttle, there's still more to learn to comprehend the reasons behind this tragic plane accident fully. Additional component system failures, as well as human error, contributed to the incident. If the cockpit's voice recorder, or CVR, is found, this could provide significant insight for the crash analysis. Unfortunately, the Indonesian airline industry has a checkered history regarding aviation safety. Flight 182 marks the third major Indonesian airline crash in the past 6 years. Before the accident, there were 697 aviation accident-related deaths in the previous decade, making Indonesia the world's deadliest aviation market. In 2007, a Garuda Indonesia plane crash killed 21 people when a Boeing 737-400 overshot the runway and caught on fire. The incident, other accidents, and reports of inadequate aircraft maintenance led to the European Union blacklisting all of Indonesia Airlines until 2018. The United States also implemented a similar ban, lowering Indonesia's aviation safety rating from Category 1 to Category 2 from 2007 to 2016. In 2018, a Boeing 737 MAX 8 on Lion Air Flight 610 crashed into the Java Sea, killing 189 people and getting a lot of attention from the media. There were also numerous fatal crashes. When Air Asia Flight 8501, an aircraft A320, crashed into the Java Sea in 2014, 162 people perished. In addition, 2 Lion Air Boeing 737 aircraft crashed in 2013. One struck a cow after landing at an airport, and the other went down in the sea close to Bali. Therefore, why has Indonesia had such a hard time ensuring the safety of its airplanes? There are numerous potential causes, including the area's topography. The nation is made up of a chain of islands, necessitating a higher level of air travel. Economic factors, the region heavily relies on low-cost air carriers, and previous loose regulations within the aviation sector. The Sriwijaya air tragedy shows that there is still a need for improvement, even though regulatory and safety measures have recently improved. Indeed, it's crucial to consider potential exterior influences in addition to regional ones and look beyond local ones. Boeing's flaws and other preventable mistakes involving these aircraft are a recurring pattern in the devastation that has shaken this region, even though not all aviation accidents in Indonesia included these aircraft. One of the most heinous cases of carelessness came from the accident of Lion Air Flight 610. Boeing pushed the Federal Aviation Administration to swiftly approve the design and certification of its 737 MAX 8 planes, which were slightly larger 737 planes with larger engines that produced more thrust. Boeing was eager to design and certify a plane competing with Airbus's new A320neo aircraft line. Because the MAX 8 tended to nose up during takeoff due to the extra thrust, Boeing fitted a flight-critical system that would correct by suddenly lowering the nose. Because Boeing implemented that, consumers would not need further simulator training if they purchased a MAX 8. It deliberately hid the system, leaving pilots and operators in the dark and helpless when it activated. The Boeing 737 MAX 8's secret system caused 2 fatal crashes: Lion Air Flight 610 and Ethiopia Air Flight 302, killing everyone on board. As a result, Boeing agreed to pay a fine of over $2.5 billion to settle criminal charges. Aviation safety is built on redundancy, meaning critical parts and systems should have backup systems. The Indonesian planes are designed with fail-safe measures to prevent crashes due to human error or mechanical failure. However, the lack of preparedness of flight crews has been a significant factor in mishaps, even with mechanical failure or defect. Therefore, to regain public trust, Indonesian airlines must invest in extensive pilot training to deal with any scenario that may arise. The additional investment in training will be worth it in the long run. Thank you for watching Air Crash Investigation. We hope you've enjoyed learning about these incredible and sometimes tragic stories from the world of aviation. Subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell to stay up to date on all our latest episodes.